Welcome back. I am making another dress today. I have decided to finally break into this pattern I bought over a year ago. S9779 by Madeline. This beautiful corseted bodice with just a straight drop. I'm going to do the mini dress version. Super excited. I have had this fabric in my stash for a while. Floral. So yesterday I went through, cut out all my pieces, and have been just lining my interfacing to my lining pieces, and then I'll have my bodice and lining the same material. Honestly, I just think it's easier. It's going to be cute. Anything shows, it's not going to be the end of the world. And then my interfacing is just going to be this white cotton. So super excited. I have been sewing it all together and then just going around and stay stitching the necklines so they don't stretch when we are making the rest of the garment. At the moment, just basting the lining and interfacing. Just a quick little around all the corners and the curves. It's the first time I've done a iron hook closure, and that's down the front there, so it's a very front and center, so I want to make sure I'm going to get that really nice and neat. So that's going to be testing one skill I haven't done yet, and then also there's an opportunity to add boning in if I want to. I have never done boning either, so I think I'm gonna make that decision when I get to it, just to see how I'm feeling, if I'm comfortable, even want that in my dress. And then I've added an extra 3 inches to the hemline when I cut out my skirt pieces, just in case I want to add a little bit more length. With the bodice pieces, we have the main, the front and the side, and these are all to be sewn together on both sides of the bodice. So I've pinned that all together, as you can see, and then I'll just sew down all of these edges, and I will come back to you after I have pressed the seams. Done my lining and attached it to my bodice piece, so this is all pinned and ready to go, one side and the other side. Now I'm going to come along here, sew my trim and my straps together around the armhole, leaving this bit open, and then sew down here around this armhole on both sides, all the way up armhole and then down here. Done. We have the lining and the interfacing all sorted, and our 2 front pieces to add our iron hook closures there. This is the front trim, and then the top understitching around the edge there, down the center front, putting it into the lining, and I'll hand base that and come and stitch it properly. Okay, what I need to decide is if I want to have my closures hidden, because this hook and eye tape is going to show it up like that, with a bit of a moment there, or if I have them coming around the front taped like that, so you can see the front tape, and then I think it would look more even on both sides if it was showing. It's my first time doing hook and eye tape, so I don't know what I want. Okay, I need to level. I'm in ironing so much, and I said I was going to put the eye hooks on the front, and I didn't. I have finally decided, sewn them in, locked down, that I've officially put my eye and hooks on the inside of my bodice lining, so they are sewn in now. There's no going back on my decision. She's locked and loaded and committed, I promise. I went back and forth so many times. And you know what I figured as well, I'm not going to do boning on this dress. I am already pushing my skills enough with trim, with the iron hook, with all the lining and the shape. So I figured what I would do is make another dress, if I like this one, add the boning and do some eye hooks on the outside to push my skills that way. Just take off bite sizes, you know, don't need to do everything at once. And in the meantime, I am loving this dress. She's coming out so beautifully. She's come together so well. I'm really impressed. I just have the zip at the back. My other dress, I've just got, pull that down. I've just got the zip at the back now, left to go. And once she's in, tidy the rest of it up and the dress is done. It's honestly been such a fun make so far. We'll see how I go with the invisible zipper, but otherwise it has been so much fun. The straps have come together nicely. I have just taken them in a little bit on the back. I didn't like how thick they were. Other than that, I've pretty much followed everything else to the T. She's looking good. I've tried on some dry runs myself. I'm very excited, and I think the length, once I have the zip in, I'll be able to hem it and just nail down the length. But so far, really happy. Really happy. And all the finishes are coming together nicely. I've just got to come in and finish around my bodice and skirt meet, but everything else is looking really nice, lined, understitched, tidy as. So cute, so cute. I'll see if I can. There we go. That's a better picture of the full dress. Once you get the zip in the back, the hem done, I'm pretty happy. Yay! Now I've got to attach my zipper to my bodice lining, so I'm going to attach it here. Time to zipper, zipper, zip. Of making this dress. Look, it's slow going when you have a toddler and a full-time job, but I'm so happy with it. I tried it on. I'm so super happy with the fit. I just need to bring the straps in about an inch just to shorten the straps up, and the length is perfect, so I'm going to hem that just as it is, and then I can sew up the inside of the straps, and then we're done. And I will show you, I'll go do this now, and then I will show you the final reveal. Love this dress. I hope you do too.